Hey guys, it's Masterath, and welcome to a new video. And I'm joined alongside these two guys as well.
Hey, Anderson9132.
And SamElliott64.
Wait a minute, we're talking about Robot Wars, Sam. You should be launched 1995 for this.
What you were Emo Rhino 64, anyway.
Yeah, well done, guys. Let's keep the banter up, shall we?
Yep. And these two have not recorded a video since the Ice Age.
I haven't. No, I've been busy. I've had things to do.
Hang on, I'm sorry. I'm certain that you're Emo Rhino 64.
No, I'm not.
Well, you changed it now, have you?
Yeah.
He's now SamElliott64, so that's now 3.
So what, is that a new channel then? Because like the last time I checked, it was still called Emo Rhino 64.
No, it's a new channel completely.
Anyway, that's not what we're here to discuss.
Seriously,
Well,
I think like three or four or whatever of my subscriber accounts is just Sam's channels because he keeps forgetting the
What are we
passwords and
here
doesn't
to
like the
discuss?
names.
Chris.
Anyway, we are telling you guys our, I would say reaction, but we don't want to get sued by the Fine Brothers right now. So instead we're going to call it our, apparently according to thesaurus.com, a synonym for reaction is boomerang.
Wow.
Or counterbalance. Counterpoise. I like that.
Counterpoise to the reboot of Robot Wars. Yes.
Counterpoise. Now,
It's actually coming back, guys.
Exactly. Now, I've done a video of this, and it's gained over 400 views, so thanks for that, guys. We know a bit more now in depth of what is happening, the presenters and the arenas and the few of the house robots and things like that. So, why not do a sort of like a video of it? Maybe.
Yes, exactly. Obviously, as Chris has already said, he's done a video on it already. A few more details have come through since then.
Quite a few, yeah.
Obviously, Chris, was saying, oh yeah, we want Series 8, we want Series 9, etc. We want Craig Charles back. Some of these things aren't happening.
Most of them aren't happening.
Most of them aren't happening at all. For example,
first off, can we? Sorry to start with that, but I think first thing we need to talk about really is the logo.
I actually love it. I think it's great.
I like it, but I don't like the fact that that's a flip from the other one.
It's the wrong side.
Yeah, that's kind of good. Yeah, that's not the best things. When I first saw it, I was very against it. I was thinking, what the hell have they done to it? But looking on it again, I'm there going, oh, that's the inside of the robots. Got it. I actually quite like it.
I think it looks really funky.
It's a nice new update to it, isn't it? It's like a nice Neo feel.
The fact is, why is it called Robot WVRS? Or it's an M now? I don't get it.
It's meant to be artistic.
What? So they don't put a line in the A?
Exactly. It's meant to be artistic.
No, that's not artistic. That's fucking lazy.
Anyway,
first swear of the video, bite me.
That's not artistic. That's like saying, "Oh look, I've done an artistic B," and then you don't put like the actual line in the middle of the capital B.
It's as artistic.
Oh look, I've done an artistic E. I've missed out 3 of the frickin' lines. It's now an I.
It's as artistic as a 1-year-old spelling bee.
Anyway,
how do you spell Bob? How do you spell Baba?
I think the logo in general looks.
I do like the logo. I think it's very good. You can nitpick as much as you want, but it's a nice logo.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks technical, like the show is meant to be, and it's like a nice new version of it. It's like a nice, a Neo version, which I like.
Yeah, exactly. The big points that they tried to make was that the show is now moving into a new high-tech age. A lot of the emphasis
with lasers.
Maybe not with lasers, but like a lot of emphasis has been put on that, and
and women in bikinis with flamethrowers.
Yeah, that no.
Didn't they already do that for the robot android love thing?
Oh, for God's sake, not that.
Let's not go back to that, shall we?
But yeah, I think it looks nice.
I like the fact that they haven't.
The new host, Andrew from Microbot.
Yeah, I like the fact that with the new logo, they haven't actually changed it too much. I was afraid they were going to.
It's recognisable, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's basically the same as it was.
I was afraid that they were going to change it completely, and they haven't, which is brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's put it this way: it looks a lot nicer than the original things they have, like the teaser posters, which actually look like it was just made out of Microsoft Word art.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. Anyway, so first off, as Sam has said already, it's not going to be a Series 8. Apparently, it's going to be Reboot Series 1.
Series 1, which again, I have no problem with. As much as Series 8 would have been nice,
It's been too long.
Yeah, you can't rely on all the teams that were successful in
What about
Series 7
Red Dwarf?
coming back. Yeah, like Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf. That wasn't Series 1 again.
Yes, but no. But in all fairness, right? That's not a reboot. That's just a continuation of the series.
Yeah, this is an entirely new series. So like,
and also, right, Chris, that could take part any time. I mean, the episodes they released for like the new series of Red Dwarf could have literally been a week after the episodes that were released for the last series.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, because technology is advanced and all that, and it's a reality show technically, because it's real life people and stuff like that. And I mean, it's just going to be one massive jump.
As well as that, Series 7 of the teams that competed in Series 7, towards the latter end. So your Storm 2s, your Typhoon 2s, your Exterminators. I'm fairly sure only 2 or 3 of the series semi-finalists in Series 7 actually still run today, and I believe those are Storm 2, Dan Tomkier, and Bulldog Breed. I don't think anyone else still runs, do they?
Well, there's a new version of Gravity.
And Gravity, but it looks completely... You wouldn't recognise it. It looks completely
And also
different.
the Exterminator team, well, one of them, Marlon Pritchard, now lives in Australia, so he can't make it back over to bring Exterminator, as if Exterminator still exists. I know that the Series 6 version is still out there because some team bought it, and now they're using it.
I believe is it Team Make Robotics? I think it is, isn't it?
No, it's not Team Robotics.
Oh.
Well, that'd be quite ironic.
It would be quite ironic, the Pritchards owning a robot built by a Pritchard. Anyway, irrelevant.
I'd say even though the Red Dwarf and things like that, but then that's going to cause confusion. As I've said, before we started doing this video about what the hell is that?
What?
Anderson, you've made a massive row then.
Oh, sorry, they were sitting on top of the laptop screen. I was wiping it away. Sorry.
Fuck's sake. Anyway.
R.I.P. headphone users. Yes. But you get the point like, oh, who won Series 1? It's of Road Wars. It's like, oh, it was Roblox. Like, no, not that Series 1. The other one.
Why someone would say, oh, that's why who won Reboot Series 1? Or
I don't want it to be called Reboot Series 1. All right, it's just not.
That's going to be the technical term. That's going to be like, I mean, for example, no one goes around and calls only fools and horses. They just call it fools and horses.
I still call it only fools and horses.
Because you're gay, and then
homophobic Woggy. You're not allowed to say things like that nowadays. Sadly,
I'm not homophobic. I'm just against gay rights. Anyway, no, I'm not really. Don't take examples from me, children. Obviously, I know we're not very popular unless you're the age of like 10 on YouTube.
Never take examples from any of us. Trust me, it's not the best way to go.
Especially Chris. I mean, you don't want to be short and lacking in a good voice, do you?
Anyway,
it's not my fault. I had a tonsillectomy last year. Voice has changed a bit, but apart from that, I'm all right.
It's a bit more. It's a bit lighter than it used to be.
I know. Well, that's what you get when you suffer a hemorrhage when you're halfway through your fucking recovery.
I will admit though, your new voice. Tell you what, I think actually your commentary was a lot better. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're amazing at commentary anyway, but I think your commentary is even better now that you've had that done. It has a more.
I liked my new voice.
Hooray! I'm friends with Spider-Man. Anyway, no, let's get back on the Road Wars. This is for the first time ever. This isn't about me.
No, it isn't.
All right, it isn't. Okay.
I have no issue with it being Series 1 again. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I do have a slight issue.
I'm going to go see it.
Yeah,
He's going to dye his hair blue and go and see it. Trust me, he is.
We'll put a picture up here of me. The Bay Craig Charles. Obviously, we'll get on to him in a minute.
Yep. I'm going to put something on Twitter in a minute when this video goes up, and it's going to be, should SamElliott64 dye his hair blue, yes or no? It's going to be a Twitter poll. You vote on it. We'll have the link in the description, and if there's more yeses than no's, Sam will get his hair dyed blue.
I will dye it blue again to go and see Robot Wars in Glasgow. Anyway,
make it last, folks. Make it last.
Also, if you also comment enough, he will actually take nose growth reductions the size of a normal human being.
Anyway, as we said already, as we've already seen my picture of Craig Charles is not the presenter of the new Robot Wars series.
Yeah, now that is probably the biggest kick in the teeth out of everything we've seen in Robot Wars, right? And there've been some load of great things, a load of shit things. That is the biggest kick in the teeth.
I agree. It is a massive shame.
Sorry, Sam. I think it's a bigger kick in the teeth that Craig Charles actually wanted to do it.
Yeah, he did. He was looking forward to doing it as well. But
yeah, he wasn't even asked, which is a major kick in the arse.
It is. It's like, why?
Yeah. However, I think that his replacement Dara O'Brien will do a fantastic job.
Well, to be honest, it could have been either Chris Evans or Graham Norton. So I think we dodged a bullet there.
I think that Dara O'Brien, with his background being very scientific anyway, I think he's...
Dare we say it?
Alan Carr?
Heck.
No, Alan Carr. Ooh.
Oh, fuck no.
No.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Oh my god, right, guys. It's like, you did all the bashing there, didn't you?
I think they should have had Rob Gilbert instead.
Oh,
that'd have been fucking awesome.
He's there like, oh well, you got in there, you really beat them up, didn't you, with your flipper? It was brilliant.
It's like, you flipped the fuck out of them, didn't you? Yeah. You're doing fuck all at the moment. No, that's Brian Blessed is Road Awards now, so that'd been awesome. Brian Blessed would have been number 2 to catch Craig Charles.
But yeah, I think Dara
charming host.
Yeah, I think Dara O'Brien will be.
I believe that Dara O'Brien, obviously with his university background and stuff, is a good choice. The fact they didn't choose Craig Charles is annoying. It is a kick in the teeth, but they could have done a lot worse than Dara.
For sure.
In my opinion, if Dara can do a good job of entertainment instead of more comedy, I think it'll be well.
The issue that I have, you know, there's a lot of people out there that like the early Craig Charles, where he was a lot more subdued, he was very quick-witted, as opposed to in the later series where he was much more energetic and was a lot more, trying to pump up the crowd.
Yeah.
I think Dara O'Brien won't be as good as the later Craig. I think he'll be a throwback to the younger Craig Charles, where he was.
What I like, I preferred the calmer Craig Charles, if I'm honest.
I liked both. I think both worked very well for the show at the time that it came around. However, looking back, I think it got a bit silly towards the end, didn't it? With Craig Charles.
He was literally just jumping around like a flat.
But to be honest though, when it came to like Series 7 though, that jacket. That jacket.
That jacket was in Series 6. So
as much as that jacket was a crime against fashion, it was so cool. And
it was. I said it in my video. I said, you know, it's like, you wanted it. Don't lie to me. You wanted to wear that.
I saw it on eBay once, and like I saw Craig Charles jacket on eBay once. I think it was like for 200, 300 quid. I should have bought it.
Well, the closest you've got now is a photo of Craig Charles in that jacket.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I know. I'll have that photo forever, but even still.
Well, there you go. And now YouTube will have that photo forever.
And
so,
I need to go and find Dara O'Brien. So if I go find Dara O'Brien, if anyone else out there as well is going to go and see Rebel Wars in Glasgow, please do comment below, and I'll come find you.
I will say this now. I think the only person they really could have gotten would have been another really good replacement for Craig Charles. Would probably have been Robert Llewellyn.
Yes, but I don't think he would have done it purely out of respect for Craig Charles.
That's true, yeah.
Actually, they got into an argument on the sort of set of Red Dwarf because he put a snide comment towards BBC producers.
Yes,
not asking Craig, and then Craig told him off for it.
Yeah, Craig said.
Did you see Craig Charles' tweet on his birthday as well? He said, "Thanks for all the birthday messages. Can't believe Red Dwarf is like, I think it was
26 years old.
26 years old today. I'll be replaced by Dara soon."
That was brilliant. I thought that was fantastic. He's taken in good spirits, I think.
Yeah, but the fact, I still think though, you know, Dara, I'm sure will be a very good host for Road Wars. He won't be Craig Charles, but he'll be a very good host. But the fact that Craig Charles is actually employed by BBC, still, you know, doing the radio shows and stuff, and if he wanted to do Robot Wars, and he did Robot Wars for 6 series, for most of the longevity of the series, then why not give it to him? That's what I don't understand.
Maybe they give it a new feel.
Yeah,
like,
I think, you know, as much as
why they didn't.
True. Okay. Right. I understand. Okay, if they want to give it a new feel, then why bring back JP?
Because he was an integral part. He was an integral part.
I can understand why they brought back JP, and that's simply because
he was irreplaceable. He was irreplaceable.
There was no one else. Well, I wasn't contacted by BBC.
Not gonna have you.
I was second choice.
I honestly can't think of a single person that's famous then that would.
Fuck you, Woggy.
I mean, literally, Jonathan Pearce has got a voice of his own.
That's true.
The only alternative to Jonathan Pearce
is me.
No. Me? No, it's not me.
How can it be you? We've seen your first series and your high voice.
Look, I've aged since then. That was 7 years ago. All right, come on.
His nose is only this wide.
My commentary was the best.
I think.
Yeah, your long jump was awesome.
the fact that the fact that they chose Jonathan Pearce to come back is not surprising.
It isn't.
And I think it was the only choice.
I know, but let's be honest though, we all thought that Craig Charles was the only choice as well.
True.
You know,
but
I mean...
There's supposed to be a new commentator. Who do you think they could choose? I mean, like...
I don't think they could find anyone else. Without JP, Royal Wars would have just bombed completely.
It would have not been the same, would it? For sure.
No.
Owen Atkinson is with his darts sketch voice.
Yeah, I think I gotta go back to Brian Blessed for commentary, to be honest.
Yeah, Brian Blessed is actually someone who I would suggest.
He's got him out of the arena!
I want to see this. I want to see Brian Blessed commentate on
That's come down with snow on it!
Or imagine just Brian Blessed in his unbeatable Bamzuki outfit.
I'm Bamzuki Brian! I used to watch that show. That show was awesome.
Jonathan Pearce was the choice.
Paycheck, no, seriously.
No, looking back on it, there would have been a second choice. That would have been Brian Blessed. But no, JP, easily the first choice. Even over a legend like Brian Blessed.
And the pit babe is Angela Scanlon.
Now, I've done some research on Angela Scanlon. She has a university degree in business.
Yes!
Not the best of things, to be honest. Is that so to make sure the show doesn't bomb so much they can still make a bit of money out of it?
Well, she is...
Hang on. Robot Wars is being filmed in Scotland. It's got 2 Irish hosts and a British commentator.
Yes.
You're saying fuck you, Wales, isn't it?
No, this is the BBC's
Bring back Rod Gilbert! Rod Gilbert for Robot Wars!
This is truly the BBC's wet dream.
This is pretty much, yeah.
Because it's got one of every area except Wales.
Apparently, no one gives a shit about Wales.
I can see Rod Gilbert doing a job.
Unless they bring Kim Davis back in for the technical stuff like he did in Series 7.
Wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, as I said, I think and just I don't really know much about her. I think she's, she suits the role well enough.
The thing is, right, I'm gonna probably get a lot of stick for this, but.
You get a lot of stick for a lot of things, Morgan. It hasn't stopped you yet.
It doesn't, I mean, okay, well, the thing is, I mean, that's a hard one to discuss because we don't know whether or not the pit reporters would be very good in their role because let's be honest, the majority of them weren't actually that big before the show.
It's true, but
with the exception of Philippa. Because Philippa did tomorrow as well, didn't she?
Yeah, but she still wasn't that well known.
The only thing,
well known, but she was well enough known where like people was like, oh, she's that well from Tomorrow's World.
Am I the only one who is happy enough saying that Philippa Forrest from Series 5 was shit?
I think she wasn't as good as she was in the first 3 series. I still think she was better than Julia. No offense to Julia.
No.
I'd say first 3 series Philippa, then Julia.
Yeah.
Julia was great.
I agree with that, but I just don't think Philippa was good in Series 5 onwards because she was just so uninterested.
Yeah, you can see the difference.
Yeah, definitely. But
with it, yeah.
Again, with that, just I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I mean,
when it comes to backstage content, let's say she does have a bit of history in it. She's done The Voice.
Yes.
Let's just put it this way: it can't be worse. She can't be worse than Jay Middleman.
Bloody hell, Sam, put a bra on and you can be better than Jane Middlemiss in the pits.
I thought she was alright.
No, she was terrible.
Look, it's got a flicker. What does it do? Fuck off.
Right, it's serious. Like her first heat, and one of the first roles. Look at his cute little face. It's like no.
Yeah, what does it do? I was going to go over and hit robots. You can't do that with a cute little face. Yes, you bloody can, love.
It's like yes. It's like, come on.
It's just not right. She would go up to every routine and they would always say, she said, what has it got? A weapon, and insert weapon here. Oh, it's it's a flipper. What does it do?
It's like, it flips things. That's what you get. That's
friggin' stupid, bloody Geordie feckin' skull.
Anyway.
Pretty much that's what you get when you get a model instead of someone who's been in television before.
True.
Imagine either Frankie Ball or Jim Davidson as the new host.
Oh God, Jim Davidson, it would never work.
And Frankie Ball just
I had Jim Davidson in mind because he hosted what was it called? Big Break. Whatever.
Big Break.
He did host Big Break, yes, but
he was very PG in that. He was very family friendly in that. So.
Not in the outtakes. I've seen the outtakes. Anyway, so enough about the presenter. So we think overall, we're happy to see.
Wait. Chris, there were outtakes for that show.
Yeah.
Yes, there were.
Look on YouTube later.
I'm looking up on YouTube later. That's gonna be
Right, there are YouTubes. I've actually got an unseen big break on video. So yeah, there are quite a lot. There's ones like John Virgo messing up his lines.
Anyway,
burping through one of them. That was quite funny, actually. Anyway, so yes, the presenters. We're okay with Dara, as long as he's there for entertainment, not more comedy. Hopefully, it's more entertainment. On the other hand, Angela Scannion.
Wait and see.
Give her the benefit of the doubt for the moment. Might be right. And JP, good to have you back, mate.
Absolutely.
Right. So the shooting begins in the first weekend of March, which obviously Sam is going to.
Hello.
How are you going to get from Birmingham all the way up to Glasgow?
We might train it. We might drive it because we'll see. Yeah, if you see me there, say hi. And
you'll be the one with the blue hair.
I will be the one with the blue hair, apparently. And
you definitely will be.
We have to say the house robots are being rebuilt.
Well, we know 3 of them at the moment, which is Matilda, Dead Metal, and Shunt. That's through their teaser trailers. They've been pretty much announced.
I don't think the ones in the teaser trailers are the final ones. I think they're just kind of like the old ones just being brought back to working order. However, I think that there will be the new ones of the original 5
but
built.
Pretty much Matilda, Dead Metal, and Shunt are definitely returning. And they've got their own teaser trailers.
Sergeant Bastion's Kill a Lot will be as well.
Dara Breen has stated on Twitter that Sir Kill-a-Lot, he believes, will also return.
Voided up.
Let's be honest, if Sir Kill-a-Lot is not in Road Wars, then they've missed a big opportunity.
Definitely.
If they're remaking Matilda, Dead Metal, Shunt, then why are they not remaking Sir Kill-a-Lot?
I do hope though that they do make some new house robots.
Yes, yes. I think the original 5. Great.
Refbot.
And Refbot.
I know a lot of people will hate this, but I think Refbot is integral because...
Refbot is integral.
Because as much as, it was annoying sometimes where he came in and split the fights up when things were getting interesting and they were locked together. If they were locked together for the whole fight, it would be so fucking boring. It needed to happen. So I think that Refbot is a key.
The fact is the Refbot is a physical representation of the rules.
Yes.
So, for example, for that, it would just be ceased randomly be called and you wouldn't know why. While Refbot will be there to count robots out,
exactly.
yellow card house robots, or have a fight with Sergeant Bash.
Yeah, that is one thing that's a bit odd about the... I mean, don't get me wrong, my favourite series is Series 4, but it was just a bit weird, like, how it just felt like it just felt a bit...
The only thing that Refbot
was... House was randomly attacking the robots.
Yeah, the only reason that Refbot was there was just to split people up. Now, after Series 5 at Extreme, he had the count out, which was... you could see, oh yeah, this robot's now immobilized. House robots can come in now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think Refbot has to come back. Obviously, I would like to see some new ones. I don't think they'll bring new ones for the first series. I think if they do series later on, I think they'll bring in some new ones.
Yeah, I think they should keep it to the original 5. Having Psycho, Growler, and Cassius Chrome come back, I don't think is a good idea.
Growler, yes.
Growler, yes. Growler's the best of the 3 by far.
Purely for its speed.
Because
yeah, but seriously, Growler annoyed the shit out of me though because it ruined so many matches.
Woggy, everything annoyed the shit out of you.
Because it was so fast and so hard.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the way. I mean, look at this for example. Look at the New Blood 3rd and 4th playoff between Cedric Slammer and 4. Cedric Slammer was barely in the CPZ. It didn't slam Growler and immobilized it. Wow.
Okay then.
Look at Dominator 2 versus Smidgy. Smidgy dominated, no pun intended, dominated 2 for the majority of the match. In comes Growler. Wow.
Here's my counter.
Okay. House Robot Rebellion, Gravity. In comes Growler. Wow.
Okay, that
oh my god! I flipped the growler.
Oh my god! It hits the ball.
Anyway,
miss you, Roscoe Whitey.
Miss you,
Here comes the growler with the big teeth.
Okay, here's my response to that. Matilda's flywheel. Are you telling me that didn't ruin fights?
It did.
Well, not really, because it only came into... The only time it came into
Steel
play,
Avenger.
I can remember...
Steel Avenger.
Hang on, wait a minute. 1, that was at the end of the fight. 2, Steel Avenger did go into the CPZ. And 3, they didn't count that. The only time I can think of that it actually ruined the fight properly was when it came into play when Robot wasn't immobilized.
Was Bing 3.
Was
Bing 3.
Yeah. Oh, and hang on. Also, and Raging Reality as well.
I also thought Firestorm as well.
Well, that ruined its entire series.
No, but to be fair, Firestorm had won the match. Again, also, let's be honest, how could you ruin its match against the fucking Capitator?
Well, yeah, it didn't ruin the match, but it ruined the rest of its series. They never really sort of fully sorted the problem out.
As much as Firestorm made the final in that series, they could have won that series if it was
exactly, if it wasn't for that Matilda thing. And that was the first Raw Wars episode that I ever recorded, so... You know, it was one that was stuck in my brain a lot.
Look how easily it won its heat.
True. Its heat was garbage.
Its heat was crap. The heat was terrible.
Anyway, House Robots, the original 5 and Refbot, please. More in later series, I'd like to see that.
Some new ones, some good ones, and no, not bloody Kill-Lot clones.
Yeah.
We don't need them. Something new.
Something new, but something different.
Like Malfunction.
No.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Corkscrew 2 sort of thing.
Anyway.
Yes, definitely, yes. Okay, so the weight allowance.
It's going up.
It's gone up to 110 kilos, but there's now only an extra 25 kilos for walkers, so 135. So no more double weight limit.
It's 160 for walkers, 135 for shufflers. I believe that's correct.
All right.
So shufflers being things like Drillzilla.
All right. Okay.
Either way, it sucks. It's a stupid idea.
Yeah.
I don't like them giving. What was the point of giving it an extra 110 kilos weight limit? It just doesn't make any
100
sense.
kilos gives them something for aim for. 110 just seems a bit stupid to me.
Yeah, I mean, 100's a round number. All right,
Yeah,
and
it's a bit
robots in the
off, it's a bit off
past,
cue.
robots in the past have been able to, they've been able to hit the weight limit. Robots like Chaos 2, 2-time series champion, were nowhere near the weight limit.
That was more George Francis being a bit lazy.
Yeah, but still, nowhere near the weight
it's
limit, and you made a brilliant robot. There was no need for it to go up to 110.
True. Yeah, I don't see the reason why they've increased it to 110. But, I mean, I'm sure they've got good reason to, so...
Probably at some point, yeah. Obviously, the weight limit for walkers has gone down.
Yep.
From 200 to, what was it, 160?
Which is stupid, which means there's now going to be no walkers ever again.
No walkers.
Are you telling me that you're gonna be very sad to not see robots like 11 and Black Widow?
It was always interesting to see how people came up with different ideas, and as much as 11 and Black Widow were quite far, it's because at the time
were shite.
Yeah, it was because it was a new technology. Walkers were new, and then Anarchy came along and changed all that, and then
but that was done by an actual experienced robot. And Anarchy, in comparison to most Walkers rules, wasn't actually that heavy.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't.
But still, it was over 160 bloody kilos. It was 180, wasn't it?
167, I think it was, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it brings forward a very good point. The weight allowance was the big reason as to why you should have Walker, because you could put extra weapons on it. Now there's literally no point because there's no weight advantage.
Exactly. It's.
I mean, just to get a robot walking, you need to use up 160 bloody kilos, really, don't you? So
Scuttle B squared in Techno Games, which became Anarchy, was already 89 kilos.
Do you think this might be a producer attempt to limit walkers because they might find walkers boring?
I hope not. But at the same time,
I wouldn't put it past them.
Are they the same producers as Series 7? If so,
yes,
that makes way too much sense.
Same as every other series.
Why the hell are they given another bloody chance?
Because they did Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 as well.
But they did 7.
Yes,
and that's the one we all remember. Because in life, you always remember the shit things.
It's very true.
You'll always remember the slap in the face out of 100 handshakes.
Exactly.
I think ultimately that rule might change eventually when people don't make walkers at all.
I think if they was to have it as 110 kilos, fine, but...
Make it 220.
Make it 220 for walkers, because obviously Mentorns never made a bloody robot themselves.
They did. They made 5. Well, 7 in the end.
Well, not them themselves.
No.
It was their technology division that did it.
Well, 8 if you count Cassius Chrome.
Well, 8, yeah. I don't count Cassius Chrome. That's the thing.
9 if you count Refbot.
Why don't you count Cassius Chrome?
Because it's a piece of shit.
If we're going on this, 9 if you count if you count Refbot.
There you go, then.
No, that includes Refbot. No, it doesn't. Ignore me.
No, it doesn't. Yep, ignore me! Alright.
No, 10 if you include the Sentinel.
Who cares about that? The fucker's dead anyway. Who cares about him?
Anyway.
Alright, on to something different now. On to something different. So yeah, weight limit, we think, should be back to what it originally was. But if it's going to go to 110...
It offers more of a challenge. 110 offers less of a challenge.
Exactly.
You have weight to play with.
Yeah, and the series will only contain heavyweights, so that should be alright. But yeah, walkers should be... They should have double. They should have their chance for that, because they're going something different. And they're probably going to get knocked out in round 1.
Anyway.
No, Sharky's back.
Yes.
Professor Noel Sharky and his beard is back. I don't care. No Sharky's back. I don't care.
How old? How old do you reckon Professor Noel Sharky? I know how old he is. How old do you reckon he is?
About 57. I don't know.
He is. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are ready. He's 67.
Oh.
He's an old year. Anyway, carrying on.
Yeah, I know. He's born in 1948.
39.
Not according to the Royal Wars wiki. He's not.
Because I've got to go to the toilet.
So,
yeah,
he's 77. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, Woggy. Yeah,
We're busy. Oh, okay. I was going to say we could talk about some other things.
That's right.
I'm back in a second.
Okay. In this time, I'm just going to get a drink. We'll be back in a second.
Alright.
Just take a quick break.
That's fine. I'll edit this bit out anyway.
If you're editing this bit out, Anderson, you're a complete slut.
I'll keep that bit in.
Yeah, put that at the start of the video.
Might do. Okay, so, next up, the arena floor will be covered in 6mm steel.
Instead of wood.
Well, which
this is good. This is good because, one, robots won't get stuck on it anymore.
That's true, yeah. And then you'll...
Sparks.
Sparks, yeah.
Yeah.
Three, we'll get the damage all the time, so basically we'll save a lot of time.
It'll have more longevity, let's say, so... Yeah, that...
Plus, it means more dangerous robots can go in there as well.
Exactly, so that'd be good. So maybe Mauler might actually have a chance. Oh, wait. Probably not Mauler. Never mind.
As well as that, you've also got the competitors. This is the final thing we're going to come on to. Obviously, we don't know who's been accepted and who hasn't been accepted.
I think Granny's Revenge is going to win.
They're not entering. Anyway, we know some people who haven't been accepted. I mean, if those don't know, Gravity will not be in Series 8, which is a real shame, in my opinion. WD Dexter's robot is phenomenal. It was phenomenal in Series 7. It's still phenomenal today.
I mean, let's be honest. If it was a Series 8...
It would be seeded.
It'd be seeded like 1, wouldn't it?
It'd be in the top 4 or 5.
No, it'd definitely be like seeded 1 because if you got to look this way.
No, Storm 2.
Storm 2 still be in it, yeah, okay. But it'd be fairly highly seeded though.
I believe it'd be 2 or 3.
Yeah, definitely either 2 or 3 because big news, Typhoon 2's not in it either.
Yeah, what's the name? Gary Cairns hasn't got. Well, he has got Typhoon 2 still, but it doesn't work anymore. And
he does have another heavyweight though.
Swarm.
No, not only Swarm. There's another one as well called Hornet. I think. I don't know.
Oh, right.
So
I haven't seen Hornet.
So when it comes to like the competitors, obviously we don't know who is going to be in it.
We know who's definitely out of it.
Yeah, we could definitely make a few guesses. Obviously most of the robots on the Royals live at the moment.
Yes, we know.
We also know that Tomahawk have failed to qualify. We also know that John Finley of Ripper.
Yep.
He made an axe robot. Now there's a guy called Chrissy Nee who owns a robot called Rybot.
It's called it was Halo. Halo, that was it.
Yeah, basically there's a guy called Chrissy Nee, and unfortunately
not Chrissy Bear, Chrissy Nee.
Chrissy Nee, and because
don't worry, I knew it wasn't me. Don't worry, I'm fine.
And unfortunately, because of failing health, he isn't able to keep Rybot up together to compete.
Yeah,
and John Finley, knowing he just finished Halo, actually lent it to
offered him Halo.
Yeah, but unfortunately it didn't qualify. Which sucks, really, because it's just a bit of an extra kick in the teeth, really.
Yeah, which it would have been because there's not many axe robots around. Obviously, Thor's still going these days.
Yeah, so
Thor qualified.
So we're thinking of obviously we don't know who's in it, but if they were to be in it, who would qualify? Obviously, I'm going to put Iron 7 in there straight away.
I think both Iron will qualify. Iron 5 and 7.
Guys, I think every robot that has won the UK Championships since Robot Wars ended will enter. So Big Nipper,
Chronic,
Terahertz, Eruption, obviously Iron Ore.
I also think we know for a fact this is quite an exciting one that that Razor is coming back. Actual Team Razor, as Simon Scott and Ian Lewis is coming back with Razor as well.
And me and Woggy are just sitting here going,
Look,
it's not Warhead. Sadly, it's not Warhead.
Yeah, basically, We all look, guys. Just so you know, Sam is a massive Razor fan.
I'm not a Razor. Okay, upon watching the previous series, I have decided that Razor is not a nice robot to watch. It was very boring, but it was very, very effective.
So it was tough as nails, but it was still boring.
Tough as nails was shit though.
Tough as nails was more boring than Razor.
Yeah, because Razor actually put holes in things.
Tough as nails scratched them at best.
Robo Chicken, to be fair. Put a hole in Robo Chicken.
It was Robo Chicken.
It was great
Robo
fun.
Chicken in Series 7 was good.
It was good.
That's like putting a screwdriver in a slice of cheese.
Let me put it like this: Razor destroyed Robo Chicken. Tough as Nails just grappled it a little bit.
Yeah, and then put it in the pit. I mean, it's so much the Robot Wars wiki actually has.
Sam, you do realize the armor had improved a lot, right?
Yeah, it's irrelevant. It's relevant.
Yeah, this just proves how boring Tough as Nails was. All right, this just proves how boring Tough as Nails was. On the Robot Wars wiki of Tough as Nails, it already says on it their strategy is to put robots in the pit. That's it.
So was Panic Attacks.
I think
yes, but Panic Attack though, it was a robot that if you used to get Razor won most of its on judges' decisions.
True.
completely different.
But no, definitely Tough as Nails was more boring than Razor.
Danton
Definitely.
Gears was out there. That's why Danton Gears was boring. It always tried to get ring of something in, and 99% it failed to do it.
And then Gravity came along.
Yeah, but they're not entering. Anyway, yeah, Razor we know are coming back. We know that some aren't.
I think I'm neutral towards Razor. I'd say it's going to be interesting. Let's say
to see how they get on these days.
It's interesting to see it back. I don't have to say that.
To see if the robot's going to evolve or how far it has evolved over the amount of years, because obviously they've been torn over in the US with Warhead, which is a better looking robot than Razor.
Definitely. Anyway,
and it's a more effective one, but obviously BattleBots has the sort of Warhead's contract, so
yeah.
Sadly.
I mean,
I think personally the Toxic 2 and Thor will qualify because Toxic 2 is the current world champion.
Yeah.
And Thor came second in the current world championship. Also, another one that's good, that will be Tomb Raider 2 as well. They're the current UK champion,
I think Eruption as well will be in because they are a Formula 2 time.
Eruption are basically the modern day Chaos 2.
Yeah, that's true.
They've won everything.
I also can't see Ripper not being in there because John Finley did so much for Robot Wars while it was off the air, and it's still running mostly because of him.
I also say that I think if they do continue the awards for the show, I think that he would get the Sportsman Award just because of how good he is as a person.
And he's kept it going for 10 years.
Guy as well. Like, not only did he offer him his own robot, but he also completely rebuilt it for him.
Yeah. And as we said already, he's kept the show going for 10 years off the air, hasn't he? Really, let's face it.
Yeah.
Without him, I don't think it would be coming back at all. So there you go. I think that's pretty much it.
I think that's
another good thing, guys. Spinners are back.
Yes.
Finally.
But no Hypnodisc, sadly, not this time.
Yeah.
No, Hypnodisc boys have announced that they won't be able to do it this time, but maybe next time.
We will see.
Anyway. We may see a Hypno Disc which actually has the traction to support the power of the weapon. Hopefully.
Let's hope so.
I bloody do hope so.
Yeah.
So basically, on final note, are we looking forward to it?
Yes.
Hell yes, yeah. I am. Yes.
I am looking forward to this.
It's going to be different. I think we're all going to be honest, it's going to be very different. It's going to be something we haven't experienced before, but that brings a lot of excitement to it.
Let's face it, when it was announced, I think a lot of, it wasn't just myself that thought this, but I know a lot of people in the comments on your video, Chris, they all said, this has been something we've been looking for 10 plus years now.
Yeah.
We've grown up waiting and waiting and waiting because we always thought someday it might come back.
Well, if you look at with obviously BattleBots and then
it's like a distant dream.
Yeah,
you look at the FMRW community over the last few years as well.
Yeah.
We all moved away thinking, well, this is never going to happen again.
Yeah,
and then it has.
But if you look at television as well, you look at BattleBots, and then you had obviously the live shows, the Roman robots, and then BattleBots returning. In my opinion, it felt like a matter of time before BBC finally woke up.
The time was right.
Exactly.
Anyway, on that note, it's been an absolute pleasure to discuss the upcoming 2016 series. We might do another.
All been on a chat together in yonks. I think it's been
in a year and a half since our random stream we did.
Oh.
Yeah, bloody hell. First video, and first time we've all been on the same chat together.
In a year and a half.
And I'm sure we'll do another one as soon as the. Well, I think we'll probably start doing the.
Anderson9195, what happened to that?
I'm fairly sure we'll start doing more things like these after the series has started to air on TV. I'm fairly sure we'll do like a bit like a.
I think what we might do is like, at the end of each new episode, maybe a couple of days later or whatever, we'll do like our reactions to it.
Yeah.
No, we can't say react. Fine, bros. Remember?
Damn it!
Oh,
no! Sam, I swear, if you get my channel taken down, I will come to Reddit and beat you.
I know what we'll do. We will. I know it. I know what we'll do. We will basically. It's not a reaction. It is a review.
Yes.
Review videos now. They're gonna get done now.
Anyway, thank you all for watching.
Anyway, thanks guys for watching. My next video will probably be coming out in the next 4 years, so I'll
we'll see you next time.
Theirs will be coming out in the next 20 years, so don't worry, they'll be back at some point. And actually no, probably whenever Rules starts airing back on television. So I'm Masterath.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. When do you think it's actually going to come back?
July.
When are you going to air it?
July. It's gonna be July. Yeah. Ooh, nice in the summer. Very nice.
Summer holidays. That's what I reckon it'll come out. Anyway.
Summer holiday.
We'll see you next time. I've been SamElliott64.
I've been Anderson9132. The best looking one of us three.
Yes, that's true. And I'm Masterath, and Masterath316 says the gaming channel's got 316. Your ass. See ya. Plugging!